Hey guys, good morning. I just wanted to give you guys a quick walkthrough of this limestone flagstone patio sidewalk deal I'm installing. I've gotten to the point where I've already got the stone laid, and I just wanted to give you a quick walkthrough because I'm doing the grout. I'm doing a German style Schmear grout on this thing, and I just kind of walk you through it before I finish it up, and then I'll do another video after I get done. But just kind of wanted to show you what I got going on here. So this is yellow patio limestone, and I set it in concrete, ran concrete underneath it with rebar, reinforced it with footers, the whole deal, and then got about 4 inches of concrete under it. And then while the concrete was fresca or still wet, I mixed in Portland and gray cement and put that and mix it into the concrete while it's still wet. So basically it's one solid thing, and then while it's wet I set the stone into that and then tamp it down with a rubber mallet, my levels. That way when it dries, this is one solid unit versus what most of these guys do. And actually I have fired guys for doing this. Is what they'll do is they'll do the bare minimum. They'll do a little bit of concrete, and then they'll let that concrete dry, and then they'll come in with 1/2 inch of type in gray masonry. They will attach the rock to that concrete, so then your strength comes from that 1/2 inch of masonry versus this, where you can see how I've tamped the rock down into the wet masonry and cement, and that is basically 6 inches of flagstone versus 2-inch flagstone with 1/2 inch masonry holding it down before you come in and grout. Excuse me. So I'll kind of walk you through what I did. We did like some real nice natural edge steps. I did a little light built in there, a little LED light in there. I put some green masking tape on it until I get the white German grout done, so I don't stain the fixture. But anyway, you can kind of see what I've done here. And up here, I've already done a sample for the customer, which they loved, of the white German Schmear style grout. And what I do is I actually use my trowel and I leave a little bit of a mark in it. A lot of guys come through with a sponge, and I'll show you what they do. But while it's really wet, they'll come in with a sponge and wipe off all the grout or smooth it out. And what that does is it takes the actual cement out, and then you have sand, so then you've got a real grainy look. I prefer this kind of troweled in, real slick look, and you can actually see the trowel marks, which I think just makes it look a lot more custom and a lot more handmade. Plus you never really see that. And then what I did, you see how that's kind of, there's a little bit of the film on it, just from, cleaning it and that kind of thing, working it. Then what I did was, after it dried for a couple days, I came in with a power washer and power washed it off. And what I do with this is I mix white masonry sand with white type in masonry cement. Then I mix in some white Portland to give it strength, and it almost makes it like a plaster, as you can see. And then I actually put a hardener in it too, because this is a high traffic area, and it also makes it a little more waterproof. So there's a lot of steps that most people skip, but the finished look speaks for itself, and then also you get a lot more strength out of it. So let me kind of back up here. So that's what it's going to look like when it's finished. And then it's super white grout now, but over time it's going to tone down as you get some traffic and weather on it. So here's the finish. There's grouted but not power washed yet, and then over here we've got stone laid. So anyway, that gives you an idea. Here's the house. I'm matching up all this German Schmear on the house over there. All the rock around the house is that German Schmear type. Whoever did these columns didn't know how or didn't take the time to match that up. But anyway, and then let me show you what I was talking about on. So on the house, you can see they came in and they wiped it off. For one, they didn't use white masonry sand, so you have all this brown graining. And then what happens is when you wipe it down, which 99.9% of guys that do this type of stonework do, they sponge it while it's wet because they don't want to take the time to be careful with the rock. And they sponge it, and what that does is it wipes away the cement and it exposes the aggregate. So then you see all the gravel that's in the sand. And if you're not using the right kind of sand, you're going to see that. So anyway, but it's good looking masonry for sure. I like the style. And anyway, I will give you guys an update on this as I get done. Then I've also got some steps and a sidewalk going in the back, multi-terraced steps going in the back. So just wanted to give you guys an update. We'll check in with you later. Bye, guys.